Station.
Orosi High School students walked out of class today in protest. School officials want to keep students from wearing certain colors following a gang fight this week. Preston Phillips joins us now live with that story. Good evening, Preston.
Well, good evening, Catherine. Today's demonstration, the real reason for it was this mounting tension on the Orosi High School campus between Sureño and Norteño gang members. Now, another interesting part to the story is this fence right here. It's a temporary fence used for construction purposes, and students say they're actually feeling like they're being imprisoned. Another thing here, this field behind me where kids normally play, students play, and gang members also are on this field, is now off limits, and they're being forced over on the other side of campus to a smaller part behind another fence, which is actually causing gang members to come in contact with each other more frequently, causing more problems.
Students at Orosi High School demonstrating against Assistant Principal Alberto Canales for what they call unfair treatment. Students say they should be able to wear what they want.
This isn't fair what they're doing. Like, sooner or later they're going to be taking away white clothes. You can't wear white. Soon they're going to say you can't wear black. Soon they're going to say you can't even bring jeans. It's like, why are you doing this?
But what students are calling unfair treatment, District Superintendent Carolyn Curley is calling something else.
Today was, I think, the culmination of a series of many events. And many is M-I-N-I, little things that sometimes when they're happening you don't relate them to a bigger picture, but they kind of culminate together to form a misunderstanding.
She says 2 gang fights, talks of a possible drive-by shooting and mounting tensions on campus this week between 2 rival gangs were reason enough for school officials to crack down on the students' dress code today. She says it was a precautionary measure that was taken to ensure the safety of students. But some students feel they went too far.
If they're gang affiliated, then it's an issue. If they're not, then just calm down and let people wear what they want to wear.
But school officials say they've tried to work with students, allowing them to voice their concerns. Last night at a school board meeting, a student did just that.
He said, you know, I'm responsible for my life. He said, every day when I leave home, I don't know if I'm going to come home that night. Every day I kiss my mother goodbye.
Now, today, school administrators handed a letter to teachers to read to all students during first period. That says in part, we value you as students and respect your input, and would like to listen to you and hear your suggestions on how to better the situation on campus.
And students we spoke with today did get the letter. They had a chance to turn it in, but unfortunately some students felt that demonstrating was more important than showing up to class. They didn't take their finals, and those that didn't show up to class didn't receive a final grade. That's the latest for now. We're live in Orosi. I'm Preston Phillips, KC24, Central Valley's News Station.